and we have to do back roads because quite a while, which sucks. Hopefully, I can maintain signal all out through this way. This is kind of going the northbound section of part of the Stimmy usual drive. Um, she usually does it coming southbound though. Occasionally she does it northbound, but she also goes into the when she's going north, she goes into the coffee shop first, so she doesn't take this direction. However, hey Lee, thanks for stopping in this morning. We're doing a different route today. All of the traffic we got stuck in last Tuesday was because of another bridge strike. And so 2 lanes of the highway are going to be closed indefinitely, which sucks. But rather than fight that traffic, I'm going to go up back way like Sid usually does. So it'll be kind of a pretty drive, but it also adds about 20 minutes to the trip, which I wasn't sure until this morning. Um, Nothing is wrong with 410. I just decided to hit a different the Buckley McDonald, so I came out this way. Hey Jerry, thanks for stopping in, bud. We're doing back roads today because of the bridge strike on 167 on the freeway. So 2 of the lanes are going to be closed indefinitely. So rather than fighting through that BS with the traffic up there, we're going to do the back roads. Well, I appreciate any time you can spend. Believe me, I do. All of us here know the drill. Anyway, so we'll be out on 214th here in a couple of minutes. We're going by the Wagyu Beef Farm here in a minute. It's still early morning. The sun just came up. When I left home, it was actually still dark. Um, oh, you found it? Cool. That's awesome. After the story yesterday, I was wondering how you're going to find the grass that high, but that's cool. That's really mind-boggling how a 1,400 or so pound cow can jump a fence like that, though. Never really thought of them as energetic animals. Well, this one sure seems to be stubborn too. Supposed to be a sunny day today, but it's going to be on the colder side. Apparently, they're in a bigger hurry than I am. I'm only going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. Hey, Demoose, thanks for coming by, buddy. The guy didn't get very far. We must have a school bus up here. Yeah, I can see the flashing lights. Well, you would be driving this way to work because I'm out on 214th now. School bus should turn off here in a minute. The school's up here on the right. Really, you're racing around like that, lady? Wow. Oh well. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe that's high school kids because the grade school is directly to the right, and it still appears traffic up here. Cool. I'm, I'm looking forward to seeing them. Well, the cow the other day was hysterical when she just took a right and decided she wasn't going with the rest of the herd. Yeah, I have to rerun Opus clips. The first clip of the video Sunday night didn't cut out the reaction, so I got to rerun it today. If it doesn't pick it the second time, then I'll just cut it out manually. but that's got to be put up too. Okay, now the bus should be turning in here up ahead, and we should be smooth sailing up to the stoplight. Hopefully. I'm sure the puppies are of the same mindset. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We had 3 bridge strikes in the last 3 months, 4 months. I don't know what's going on with these truck drivers. I mean, all the bridges here have their heights on them. Every single bridge has a height on it. I mean, the Buckley Bridge, I know what happened. The guy's dump bed accidentally came up as he was going under it. But although they never said whether it was driver error or mechanical failure. Great. Got about another mile to the stoplight. I think next week we'll come up West Valley. Now East Valley. West Valley is bound to be jacked too. Then I can cut over through Algona and get back on the freeway. I'm just going to go up to Auburn and then jump on 18 and go over to 167, and then I can get in the carpool and go. What the hell? It's backed up all the way down the hill. It's a little late for that now. Oh, this sucks. Nope, I got it. That works. That'll put me down into Algona, and I can cut across the valley and jump on the freeway just ahead of the, or just behind the road closure. Hopefully, it won't be too bad down there. Well, I can't go all the way down. That'll put me down at Jovita, which is below the lane closure. I got to cut through Lakeland. Hi, Tiffany. We're fighting our way through traffic to get around the freeway stoppage. Although this looks like it's all stopped up too. Oh, it's just a four-way. No, it keeps going down the hill. What the hell? If I had gone straight down the hill, I would have ended up out at Jovita, which is below the stoppage on the freeway. I think they put a stoplight in up here. Yeah, that's what they did. They put a stoplight in up here. Oh, you know what? I got another way I can go. This is ridiculous. I don't know how much better it's going to be, but it's worth a try. Yep, at least I'm moving. Great. Yeah, I hear you, Jerry. That doesn't sound good, buddy. And a quart of oil every 1,000 miles seems ridiculous. God, I can't get out of this. Hi, Des. East Valley doesn't look much better. You're not fucking listening. I can't, pardon me. I can't get on the freeway over there. I can't go north over there. It's only going to get worse the closer I get to the freeway. Fine. West Valley is going to be worse. I'm better off to get on the fucking freeway. West Valley is on the far side of the freeway. I'm done with these guys. We're moving into the other lane and just hanging here. The left lane has to move into the right. So you sit in the middle. If you haven't noticed, I'm sitting in the middle between the two lanes so that nobody else can run up to the front of the line. And yes, I am that a hole because this is a combination of them crashing down to one lane and the stoplight up ahead. So if we stop the people from crashing down to one lane up ahead, that will improve our odds of moving forward. Now, let me get this straight. You want me to go under the freeway and all the way over to West Valley? Is that correct? You didn't answer my question. You want me to go under the freeway over to West Valley? And you don't think anybody else has gotten off the freeway and is planning to go up West Valley. All right. Yes, dear. Hi, she cooks. We're completely screwed in traffic. Now we're getting shifted over to that. Had eviction homework last night. Getting closer. That's Butte. Valentine goes up on the right hand side of the freeway, on this side of the freeway. The only time I have to worry about traffic is on Tuesdays. And if the trucks hadn't hit the bridges, we wouldn't have any problems here. I think Butte goes all the way north also, but but I know Valentine will take me all the way up to Algona, and I think that that's a smarter move, to be honest. Um, there may be a bit of a conga line here too, but I believe that the hey, how about that? Been well over a week since reduced speed to 25. Okay. Um, since the oil pressure gauge has been doing funny things, and all of a sudden it started again this morning. But I have checked the oil, and the oil's fine. Now we take a quick left here and go over a block and a half, and then turn right, and we pop out by the Arco in Algona. This will work. The problem with going in later on Tuesday is that then I will get stuck in the traffic coming back south. There are two big Boeing plants along this, well, three actually, uh, between Sumner, which is the south end where Highway 410 is, and the north end where 167 ends in Renton. Uh, and they get out at 1 o'clock. And so if I am not out of the city of Seattle before noon, I get stuck in that traffic. And I have had appointments when I've had to be up here until 1 o'clock, or up in Seattle till 1 o'clock, and I don't get home until 7 p.m. So I'd rather fight this traffic than the afternoon traffic. So we're gonna come over here and take a right. Whoops, I needed to take a right back there. Well, there you go, dear. I'm gonna end up on West Valley. Oh, that may have got me there, right there. That's okay. We're gonna take a right on West Valley, and then when we get up here to Algona, I can get back on the freeway and go like hell. Yeah, we're moving up here. Now I can go over to the freeway. The northbound lanes are open now, and they're above the stoppage. So, all right. Now I can take a right here and take a left and get on the freeway, and we're good. Oh, shut up. Well, the stop sign that I just made the right onto West Valley at, it was backed up miles back the other way. So I would have been in that conga line if I hadn't taken Valentine. All right, now we can take a left and get on the damn freeway. No, it's dry. We've got a sunny day coming. There we go. We made it. Now I can get on the freeway, move over to the carpool lane, and I am gone. Yep, here we go. Finally. I don't have to have anybody with me. I have what's in this state on a lot of the carpool lanes. We have what's called a good to go pass. So basically, it's pay to play. So for a fee, I can run the carpool lane. And the fees vary depending on how bad traffic is. And they've now made them all hot. So it'd be $8 for me to run it. I really don't need to be in it now, but they've now made double white lines, so you can only get in and out at certain places. And this is usually all stacked up through here. Oh, there it is. Um, this is part of the old carpool lane through here. And with the new one that starts way further south, they put up the new style of lights, which you'll see in a second. I'll point them out when we get to them. But the new style of lights has this overarm over the top triggers my good to go pass to tell it that I'm here. The one coming up now with all the goofy looking lights on it is the new style, and that's a license plate reader. So if you're in the carpool lane and don't have a good to go pass, uh, they'll mail you bill for using the carpool lane. So even if you have a carpool, now you must have a good to go pass. You can turn it on and off so that they can charge you or not charge you, but you have to have it, otherwise you're going to be mailed a bill. Which is cool because all the people that have been using it without a good to go pass uh, can't do it any longer because they will get mailed the bill for $8. And that was the biggest problem with it before. And people that have heard the radio ads that says go read the rules and don't are going to get hit with a whole bunch of $8 or 15 or 7 or whatever it is bills at the end of the month for running it without following the rules. And they're up for a rude awakening. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not all carpool lanes yet, but a lot of them. Um, None of I-5 has regulated carpool lanes yet. That's just straight carpool. The good to go pass doesn't. Well, it depends. Um, the ones that are not changeable, mine is a changeable one, so I can change it if I've got two people. I can turn it off or turn it on if I'm by myself. And that one cost me $14 for the thing that sticks on my windshield. The ones that are just a sticker that are not turn on and offable, uh, offable. I invented a new word. Um, are $4. And then the carpool lanes, I'll tell you how much it's going to cost you. They've got reader boards up that tell you how much it's going to cost you. The new reader boards are much bigger. The old ones are the little ones that are right over the top of the lane. Actually, there's both of them are coming up here in a second. We got to get over to the right in a minute. But you'll see the old style over the top of this lane in a second, and then a second later to the right, you'll see uh, from here up it's $2.75. Um, and these are the new style, and they can put multiple pricing on that one. Hi, Kieran. Thanks for coming in. Oh, by the way, everybody, I have a second appointment at the prosthetics place to get my boot fixed. One of the straps tore, so I'm going to be a little bit later, starting coming back this afternoon. So it probably won't be till about 11:30. Uh, uh, yeah, normally I get to go right from the hospital at 10:40 to 11 o'clock. But yeah, provided nobody hits the garage door. That happened when I was supposed to go pick it up. Somebody hit the garage door and I couldn't get in the garage, and I can't walk. I got to park an e-scooter in there on a big hill. Uh, so knee scootering on that hill is impractical or dangerous to say the least. Yeah, we didn't expect you guys to use that right away. We figured it was you could listen to that and get an idea of what we could do, or should I say what she can do. She's awesome at this. She does it all. I just approve it at the end. Yeah, so and some of the Halloween stuff that has yet to come, you guys are gonna love. Well, like the email I sent yesterday, we can either talk about it in emails or we can do a phone call. Maybe. Well, she's kind of screwed right now, but her other cook is on vacation this week, so she's only going to get Saturday off. but I figured we could do a phone call and kind of explain how we could what we could do with what, and then and then and then we can go from there. Oh, absolutely. You're welcome to use it. It's fine. Um, yeah, you just surprised me. It's a nice song. I liked it. She liked it. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, when she got home last Mondays and Tuesdays are her late nights. But when she got home last night, I replayed it for her, and oh great! Now I got traffic here. All right, honey, have a good day. I love you. Yeah, it's kind of a fun process. Cat tadpole. Um, but we'll have the dogs outside, and she'll be sitting there with her tablet, and and I'll be watching a video or something, and all of a sudden I hear music, and I got to stop what I'm doing to see what she's doing, and she's now written a whole song. It's pretty cool. Hi, Gabriel. I do not know what that means, but don't spam the live. Oh, does anybody really want to hear that story? Ted Bundy was a friend of the family. You're from Brazil? That's awesome. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, Ted Bundy had been at our house many, many, many times. Um, and really, nobody had any idea at the time. But after it all came to light, there was an incident that happened at our house one night, and yeah, that's right. She Cooks wanted to hear it. Um, anyway, we had years and years and years ago. After my dad died, my mom got into politics big time, and so I had created a bunch of kids to go door to door and dropping off flyers. A group of a bunch of kids to go door to door and dropping off flyers to get John Spellman elected. Anyway, when he got elected, and Ted Bundy was his campaign manager, when he got elected, we threw a I guess a congratulations, yay, we won party at our house. And of course, Ted Bundy was there. And apparently, somebody walked in on him in the bathroom, and we had this. My mom liked these decorative paper flowers, and before everybody put candles and stuff in bathrooms and potpourri existed, these little decorative flowers would be scented. So in the bathroom on the back of the toilet was this single pedestal rose that smelled like something, and I don't remember what. But anyway, somebody walked in on him, and he was in the bathroom naked, mutilating this rose, and everybody just kind of thought it was funny and weird, but nobody thought anything, unusual about it at the time. But when the story came to light after all the information came out, it was like, hey, do you remember? So, but yeah, he was a friend of the family, um, and was at our house many times. I guess I was 15, maybe 16 at the time, something like that. Um, yeah. Anyway, that's what got me into true crime. Over on She Cooks, we were discussing it during one of her videos. She asked who everybody was going to be for Halloween, and I was being a smartass and said Ed Gein. And for those of you that don't know, he was a extreme. He really wasn't a serial killer, but he's the guy that they wrote that the movie and book Psycho was written about. He's the one that inspired it. And if you're interested, you can go look him up. Anyway, she had just watched a Netflix special on him, and ever since Ted Bundy, I've been into true crime and following that information and looking up information and doing deep dives on it. Uh, but I mentioned it during her live that Ted Bundy was a friend of the family. So that's why the story. And you never really know. I mean, because he seemed like a great guy on the front, you know. I mean, he had some very important people buffaloed. Um, I appreciate that, Karen. Thank you for being here, dear. Go take care of your sister. Have a good day. Man, I am behind the eight ball. I usually come up through here like at 7:40 or 40 minutes after the hour, which puts me up at the hospital for about 8:30 or 8:40, uh, which gives me plenty of time to scoot through the hospital and get over to where I got to get to. Anyway, I'll make it. It'll be close, but I'll make it. Yeah, exactly. You never know till you know, you know. And I remember all the disappearances down to the park. That was the end of us going to the state park. It was like, Mom, he's, that it's not guys that are disappearing; it's girls. And then Gary Ridgway, I actually met him. I used to work on the Kenworth plant. On a lot of big, huge equipment has little tiny onboard air conditioners, and one company I worked for, we repaired those things, and he worked in the paint booth at Kenworth, uh, and the ventilation system on that thing also needed maintenance and work done on it. I was the one doing it, so I ran into him several times as well. And for those that don't recognize the name, Gary Ridgway was the Green River Killer. Jesus, my God, there are some real winners out today. This guy's not gonna let me in. Thanks, dude. Get over a few more lanes. Please try. Yeah. So if I'm not watching one of y'all's videos or in one of y'all's lives, I'm probably watching true crime something. There goes that thing again. Uh, and unfortunately, with her schedule being what it is this week, we probably won't have a Munchie Mafia this weekend. It's possible we could do it Saturday night, but probably not. Uh, but we'll see as the week gets further along, and we'll post something if it's not going to happen. I know it won't happen Sunday night. Well, at least this is normal traffic, so at least we're making progress. Wow, it looks like the smoke is back. I don't know what we're going to get for views of the mountain on the way back south. It's really hazy. I'm looking at the foothills out in front of me, and it's bad. Unfortunately, this is a carpool lane I cannot run in. And that truck isn't even supposed to be in the carpool lane. There's a 10,000 GVW limit. Well, at least we're moving again. This should break up here in a minute. And hopefully the downtown traffic won't be too bad. I'm still convinced that there are two little old ladies that meet at 3 a.m. for coffee at Denny's and then come out and drive up the freeway at 35 miles an hour just to start this mess every day. I'm sure of it. One of our high-tech transfer stations over to the right. When they first built that, I was just floored by all the ventilation that went onto the roof. When you go out to the Bonnie Lake transfer station, it's an open lot with a ledge about 10 feet tall, and they put four dumpsters on the back side of the drop off. You just back up to the ledge, throw your stuff in the dumpsters. There we go. Now we're moving. Linwood. That's an hour up to Linwood. Well, luckily I'm not going that far. Nothing like waiting until the last minute to try and get over and take an exit. Well, at least we're moving. Well, at least we were moving. Okay, thanks for that information. And of course, the puppies are back in bed. If you're going to jump out in front of a moving vehicle, step on the gas pedal. Of course she did. Although I caught Dory doing it yesterday. I went to the bathroom. When I came out of the bathroom, somebody was under the covers and it destroyed the bed. And all of a sudden, Cindy comes tearing around the corner with Leroy. And I realized it was Dory on the bed. Yeah, that's typical Dory. All right, let's see how far we can go. I figured that's where she went. She cooked some roast and just went live. All right, start getting over here. Get over when we get ahead of the semi truck. Now I got 40 minutes to go about 7 miles. Come on, dude. Either go back to Florida or drive like you want to be. A whole bunch of snorkelists off to the right. Come on, dude. Put your phone down and drive. These are the guys that cause traffic jams. Got the phone up so they leave a quarter-mile following distance. I will go around this idiot right now. Hopefully. Look at my back bumper, dude. I'm tired of being behind you and being way back there. Well, at least we're making good progress. Yeah, at least we're making good progress. All right. A little sip of soda pop and light of smoke and slow traffic ahead. All right, honey. Have a safe drive. Have a nice day at work. If there's anything you can think of we need to store, add, let me know, and I'll add it to my list. Oh boy, good. These are all thrilled that you're there. Getting all of a sudden getting homemade soups and come on, people, let's go. I need to plot a new course next week. You know, back the back way doesn't fly. should jump over one more lane because all of a sudden, right hand lane, there's a spot right after the speed. No, it's not. How about that? I'm staying here. Usually, a whole bunch of people exit at this exit, and that right lane advances quite a bit, but it's not moving this time. So I guess I will stay here for now. It advanced a little bit, but not much. We got about 3.5 more miles before the off ramp, and really, I've got about 40 minutes to do it and make it in time to still get to my appointment on time. Hopefully, we will make a little bit better time than that, and I won't have to race through the hospital. Although I am quite capable of really racing through the hospital. I've gotten good enough on my knee scooter so I can put most kids to shame on a race. Yeah, we're moving. We should be okay. All right. Anyway, wow, that's a weird cloud configuration. Looks like waves up there. We're gonna jump a lane right here. All right. Come on, people. We got places to see, things to do, and people to irritate. All right. We're gonna go. How many else did they get that graffiti way out there? That's 4 feet off the side of the bridge. Yeah, it's hazy. It's really hazy. I don't know where the fires are this time. Could still be going over in northeastern Washington, up by rushing winds. I don't think they were that close to Ruby, but I know that they were kind of over in that neck of the woods. We're not getting anywhere fast. At least we're getting anywhere. Actually, this wouldn't bother me at all if I hadn't stuck in all that crap earlier. But, but this is really just kind of normal. Hurry up and wait. And we stop again. I'm just kind of surprised I haven't heard from my apprentice yet this morning. My problem child, as it were. He, he just lacks confidence. He'll I spoke too soon. He just texted me. Probably means he's going to call me. So if he calls me, I will probably end it just a couple of minutes early. Um, and we'll be back again this afternoon. Yeah, he's going to call me. All right, folks. I love y'all. I will see you back around 11, 11:30, something like that. And we'll do it all again on the way back south. Thanks, everybody, for being here, and we'll catch you later.